long have you been up?
Oh, ages. I couldn't sleep.
Oh, it's cold.
Sorry.
Look, what's the matter?
What am I going to tell them?
Look, it's just a job. You're not resigning holy orders.
It's not just a job, Chris. They're my family. I can't just walk out on them.
Look, which would you rather do? Be a shepherd working every hour God sends, or work with the horses, riding out, knocking out a few loose
but
ones?
it isn't...
No, stop thinking about other people. Think about yourself for once. If it's that hard to tell them, write a letter.
I can't do that.
No, I'm serious. You might find it easier to write it down than say it.
Maybe. What are you doing?
First your mum was in the bathroom and now Michael.
Do you want some?
No. No time. Look, this is ridiculous, Elsa.
What is?
Well, I was being in here when we could move into Demdike.
Just because Michael's in the bathroom?
Michael is always in the bathroom. Anyway, it's not just that. It's me having to sleep in the spare room. And your mother listening all night for the floorboards creaking just in case I decide to make a dash for your bedroom.
She doesn't.
Yes, she does. The other night I woke up just to go to the toilet and she was out of her bedroom like a flipping greyhound. Look, the rent on Demdike's really cheap.
It's £40 a week.
But that's cheap for around here.
It's still over £160 a month. We're going to need that money when we have a baby.
Look, wouldn't it be worth it just to be by ourselves? Look, we can't go on like this, Elsa.
Tell you what, I'll pretend to be a motorbike courier. Knock on the door, hand over the letter and roar off. You don't even have to go.
Oh, Chris, be serious.
How far have you got?
Dear Annie. That's it. I'm not even sure whether it should be to Annie, Jack or Joe.
Well, how about to it may concern?
That really hits a personal note, doesn't it?
All right. How about... I'm fed up of Chris complaining I smell of sheep and cows and can talk of nothing but foot rot, pulpy kidney and mastitis. And that's only me. The animals have got problems too.
I don't smell of sheep and cows, do I?
Oh, yeah. Pongo by Emmerdale. Sheep with an Obsession by Calvin Klein. I'm getting quite fond of it.
Shut up. Well, how about this one? I'm sorry to have to tell you I'm resigning. I've been offered another job at Home Farm. That's not right, is it?
Well, it is the truth.
Yeah, but... God, is that the time? I won't have to bother about resigning. They'll sack me for being late.
Come on, mister. Get out of the way. You got anything, Wayne? Damn.
Of course, the Emmerdale Gamekeepers Association Dinner and Dance is one of the up-and-coming events of the social calendar, you know.
Is it?
Oh, yes. Not everybody gets an invite to that. Put it in the book, won't it?
Who will you take?
Oh, I don't know yet. I'll think of somebody suitable nearer the time.
You mean you don't want to take me this time?
Well, I didn't think you'd...
Oh, I see. I was just the last resort when Kim Tate, Annie Sugden and Meg Armstrong turned you down.
Well, if it's any consolation, you are above Meg Armstrong on that list.
What about Annie Sugden?
Ah.
Hello.
Did you ever bother to knock?
It's all right, I just want a quick word with Elsa.
I'm busy.
All right. Well, what are you doing at dinner?
I've got to work through dinner today, haven't I, Mr. Turner?
Have you?
The VAT returns, you said.
Ah, yes, of course. Yeah, she's quite right.
OK, right then. Well, look, I'll pick you up after work and we could pop over to the Woolpack for a quick drink before we go home.
OK.
Brilliant. All right then. See you later. Bye.
Oh, Joe.
Yeah?
Sarah said to ask you about Kate's birthday. Saturday, isn't it?
Yeah. I don't know what to do, really. I mean, it's hardly the time for celebration.
Well, it'd probably do you a power of good to go out together. Just have some fun for once.
Yeah, maybe I'll book a table somewhere.
And buy her something very special.
Oh, yeah? Like what, though?
Kathy, what can Joe get Kate for her birthday? Something special.
Well, how about some luxurious perfume like Chanel No. 5 or something?
Cost a fortune, though, didn't it?
I think that's the point, Joe.
Well, it's like them Pongo by Emmerdale, isn't it?
You what?
Sorry, private joke.
Obviously. Hey, look, I tell you what, though, Joe, if you and Kate want to get away for a few days after... Well, you know, after the court, we can manage, can't we, love?
Yeah, of course.
So. Sure that car was up here earlier?
That'll be a tourist. Come on, I'll give you a hand with this lot.
What's so fascinating about this farm, though?
I managed to arrange an extra couple of days shooting. 6 guns, December the 5th and 6th.
It's all right for you. I've got 2 big days weekends either side, and I'm on my own again.
You said Jock was more of a hindrance than a help. You said you could do better without him.
I'll tell you what, might be worth asking round at gamekeepers' dinner and dance, see if there's anybody needs work.
Seth, I am not going to spend one of the premier social events in the area touting around for unemployed underkeepers.
You don't have to, I'll do it. I've got plenty of mates there.
You're not going? You never go. It's not your sort of thing. It's black tie for a start.
But black tie? I keep my black ties for funerals. I fancy something brighter for her knees up.
Black tie means an evening suit. You know, a tuxedo, a boiled shirt and patent leather shoes, that sort of thing.
There'll be none of that rubbish. Jim Metcalfe's president this year. He said them hooray Henrys have ruined last few doors. Champagne louts, he calls them.
Really? So what's he got in mind? A darts and dominoes evening?
No, there'll be none of that. Now Jim will book a good turn. Probably a stripper. Something like that woman we had with Python, who came to Woolpack. I'll tell you what, why don't we go together? What do they call it? Make a foursome.
Are you sure you don't mind? Honey, I've got to sort out our schedules before lunch.
It's no problem. You can hardly go to a business lunch looking like that.
I know, it's so stupid. I carefully got everything ready before breakfast and I clean forgot.
So, what is it you want again?
Oh, it's just a clean shirt and a tie to match. They're on the hanger on the back of the door. I've got my suit here. And is that okay?
Sure. Shall I bring you a pair of shoes as well?
Yeah, I think you'd better.
What are you up to now?
Business. I've just agreed to hold a management training course here.
What's that?
Oh, it's the in thing at the moment, putting management high flyers through the ringer. See who's got leadership qualities, who gets flattened. They spend the weekend together, 2 teams competing against each other.
Doing what, for heaven's sake?
Sounds a bit like orienteering with a couple of assault courses thrown in. You know, how to cross a river with a rope and a couple of planks, that sort of thing.
Sounds great fun.
Hello? And what do you want? Well, she's not here. With all the trouble you've caused, she doesn't want to talk to you. The trial? Well, do what you like, but just don't show your face up here.
Let me talk to her.
Look, it's all her fault. You got into trouble in the first place. Taking you out and getting you drunk.
Listen, it was my fault. It was not hers. Give me the phone call.
It'll only make things worse if she turns up here, though.
She's my friend, Joe. And at the moment, I need all the friends I can get. Please. Hello, Fran.
What about facilities? Can't say I fancy a bunch of high-flying managers using our home like a hotel.
You won't even know they're here, love. They'll be putting up their tents in the grounds, mobile showers, toilets, that sort of thing. Separate catering.
So, do you think they work then, these courses?
I don't know. I don't even care, as long as I'm raking in the money.
So it's not worth sending Christopher on one?
Certainly not this one.
Why not?
Because all the participants will be women.
Ah, so that's why you're so keen.
If you would like to give us a ring, then we would be only too pleased to pass on a dedication to whoever. Right, you know our number by now, of course. It is 455-362. Now, how would you like to win yourself some prizes? We have got all sorts of things. The studio is full. In fact, it's looking around. You know, honestly, you can paint all sorts of things. What are you doing? It's amazing. Looking around, I can see all these. Come on, wait. These wonderful.
My brother would like a word.
Well, you don't think you're playing at?
Hey, steady, Joe.
Listen, if you don't want your face in the papers, I'd grease your drain pipes and draw your curtains. Because when your missus' case comes up, you'll have the world and his brother wanting pics. And they won't stay on the public highway like I did. You won't know you're born, mate. Why don't you crawl back to the sewer where you belong?
On your way, sunshine, now.
£8 2 ounces it were, and your madder only weighed £7 11 ounces, 1978 horticultural show.
Go on, sir. All right, I've got it. First prize, Peter Willoughby, £8 2 ounces. Second prize, Seth Armstrong, £7 11 ounces.
There you are, exactly as I told you.
All right, Clever Dick. What third prize?
£7 4 ounces.
Well, £7 4 ounces. How do you do it?
Oh, no to it, really. Just a superb memory. Product of an active and alert mind. Result of years of reading serious and demanding literature. And possession of a brain undimmed by too many pints of ale and gossiping.
Serious literature? What last book you were reading, Henry? Mickey Spillane, weren't it?
Oh, aye, something like that. That were only a temporary relaxation whilst I were poorly.
I'll get thee it, Amos, really. Just see if I don't.
So the final total was £656 and 50 pence.
Well, I think we should do something else straight away. Keep the ball rolling while there's interest there.
Not another cowpack competition, though, please.
Well, I had something rather more conventional in mind this time. But I need advice from both of you. Kate, do you think there's enough local talent to put on a concert?
Oh, I don't know, really. I mean, I know I couldn't do anything. What about you?
Well, not really.
Oh, come on, tell us.
Well, I could do a bit of juggling, I suppose. One of the kids at the youth club taught me.
Well, it's a start.
Well, not much of a one, I'm afraid. Anyway, I'd like you to help me organise it again, Kate. We made such a good team.
I don't think I can, really, Tony. I mean, with all these reporters around, I just don't think I can handle it. Well, you saw what happened after the last competition.
Rubbish. You hold your head up high.
I'd be very grateful for your help, Kate. I don't think I could do it without you. Tell you what, let's draw up a poster now asking for volunteers. Stick it up in the wall pack.
Right. You're on.
Look, this is it. Max Gilbeck, 49. You never remember that Joseph did got 50. Great. Right, Amos. Butterworth ball match against Rubblesfield, 1973. I'll bet you a quid you can't tell me who got 50 runs.
Give me a few minutes and I'll be able to tell you.
Where you going?
Well, need to concentrate. Superb though my memory is, it requires a quiet moment of contemplation.
Hi. Boss in?
No, I'm sorry, he's out to lunch.
Maybe you can help. You're his assistant.
Hardly.
But you'd know if there were any jobs going.
Oh, you're a driver?
Wouldn't be here if I was a brain surgeon. Ned Tattersall.
Rachel Hughes.
Oh, yes. They said the best-looking girl in Skipdale worked here.
Not me. I'm not from Skipdale. I live in a village a few miles out.
Pity. I don't know anyone round here. No one to show me the nightlife, anyway. Suppose you've already got a boyfriend?
No.
Not serious. All the men in Beckendale blind or something?
How did you know where I was from?
You said.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did. So, why no boyfriend?
Look, what's it got to do with you?
I'm just interested. Beautiful young lady like you must have all the local lads flocking around.
Not really.
Must be someone special. The lads outside mentioned someone. Pete Whiteley, I think they said.
Ah, 1973. Now, Butterworth's ball match, July. Ah. Well, Amos, did that little sit down in the back refresh your memory? It did, Mr. Wilkes.
Come on, then, there's a quid on this.
Well, now, let's see. Matt Skilbeck were batting very well that season. It could have been him. Had a good game and all. Aye, he bit one.
Gotcha.
Ash scored 49. But young Joe got 50. Hit a 6 off last ball to win game, if my memory serves me. Thank you.
Oh, Henry, do you think we could put this up somewhere?
What is it?
It's a concert for the church fundraising. We're asking for volunteers.
Oh, aye, put it on board.
Ah, thanks very much.
Best village concert we ever had was 1974.
We didn't have one that year. All were being repaired. You're thinking of 73.
74, year our Jimmy left home.
I think you'll find I'm right.
Do you fancy losing another pound then, Seth?
You know what's doing this, don't you? It's that stroke. There's funny things the brain does strokes. It's turned Amos into a memory man.
There's no wrong with my brain.
Don't suppose you can remember who was any good at this concert?
I can, as a matter of fact. And it weren't Seth's rendering of Swing Low, Sweet Chariot. Emptied all, did that.
Crikey, you've not forgotten about that.
Just as well by the sound of it.
Yeah, star at show were young Michael Feldman.
Away, man. You'd be no more than 3 or 4 then.
He stood up on that stage and sang 3 choruses of Teddy Bear's Picnic.
Don't suppose he'd consider a repeat performance, would he?
He was married, wasn't he?
Yes, but...
How long had you known him? Last year?
Yeah, we moved away.
When did you start going out together? In the spring?
No.
Later than that?
No, no.
September? September, then. And his baby was born in August, the day he was buried. So by my reckoning, his wife must have got pregnant in what, December? When you and he were still having your affair.
Look, go away, please. Just leave me alone.
What's the matter, Rosa?
It's a reporter. Will you get him out, please?
Hate your mum, do you? Killing your lover?
Thank you, that's
Don't you want to tell your side of the story, how this married man seduced you?
That's enough.
I can make it worth your while.
Goodbye.
What about £1,000?
Thanks a lot.
You're missing a golden opportunity, darling.
I'm sorry I was a bit funny about Fran earlier, but, well, it's just the day she turned up, things started to go wrong.
Look, I know it's difficult for you, love, but I really do think that she wants to help, and I'd like her here.
All right. If it makes you feel better, having her around, I shan't argue.
Don't you think it'd be a good idea if she stayed somewhere else?
Well, I think she's going to book herself into a hotel in Houghton Abbey.
Well, we better get on, I suppose. If any more reporters turn up, we'll just have to ignore them.
Well, if they want a bit of spice, go to Home Farm. Hey, Kathy.
What's he talking about?
Oh, Frank and Dolly.
Oh, Joe.
You're not serious.
Yeah, well, me and Kit went to dinner the other night. I saw the two of them in the kitchen up to something. I was going to ask Dolly the other day, but I never got the chance because of Kate's competition.
Joe, you've got it all wrong. Dolly's not like that.
Ma, you mark my word. I'll get to the bottom of it.
Look, actually, while you're all here...
Oh, what's up? You've been looking peaky all day.
No, nothing's up exactly. I just came to
What's
say...
they're up to now?
Oh, love.
Flipping press.
Dolly's been asking me about them deck again.
What did you say?
Should I have said?
That we couldn't afford it.
But Elsa, I don't think we can afford to turn it down. Look, we can't go on living with your mum.
Why not?
Because it's not really living together, is it? You can't really call it a relationship, living with your family.
Mum's been great.
So you want to stay there forever?
Of course not. But at the moment, I really think it's the best thing we can do.
Are you all right now? Yeah, I'm fine. Are you really leaving? How do you know? Did Chris tell you? Well, he sent me up to Home Farm earlier to get his suit. I saw the letters.
Oh, Rachel.
I couldn't help but see them. I wouldn't have told anyone, Kathy. It's nothing to do with you. You shouldn't be poking around my private things. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry.
Tell you the truth, I'm quite relieved someone's found out in a way. I've been trying to pluck up the courage to tell everybody for ages. That's why I tried the letter. I feel like I'm betraying them.
Why? There's plenty of people working here now. Especially now Sarah's helping out.
And what do you think I should do?
Tell them. As soon as possible. In fact, now's as good a time as any.
I thought you'd lost enough money dinner time, Seth. Come to lose some more, have you?
No, I've just been knocked off my bike.
Are you all right?
Get me a whiskey, Henry. A large one.
He's all right.
What happened?
Some idiot in a lorry. Came out of Rotten Road as if we were at Le Mans. Blew me straight off my bike into the ditch.
What have I been telling you? These lorries are becoming a real nuisance. Somebody's going to get hurt.
Going to be? I just had been. I'm shook up.
Oh, no, I meant proper hurt, Seth. Not somebody as falls off their bike at first breath of wind. Well, I've written to council. I've had words with councillors Turner and Aindow, and if they won't do out, then I will.
What would you do?
Write a letter to press.
That made me feel a lot better, Amos.
You're not pregnant, are you?
Of course not.
Then why? Don't we pay you enough?
Oh, it's not money, Annie. It's lots of things.
You're putting all your eggs in one basket, you realise that, don't you?
Annie, if me and Chris are... It doesn't matter much where I'm working.
Well, leave it a while, love. You're still upset over Jackie.
I'd never have been here in the first place if it hadn't been for what happened to Jackie. I needed a job, you gave me one, and I'll always be grateful.
Hey, we gave you a job because you're a good worker. You should know you don't get favours here because you're family.
If I thought that was true, Joe, I'd find it a lot easier to leave. You've been wonderful to me.
There's nothing we can say to make you change your mind.
Among other things, I want to spend more time with Chris, and I can't do that working here. It's not fair on him, and it's not fair on you if I wasn't doing my job properly. I mean, what good's a shepherd who doesn't want to stay up all night lambing because she wants to go out with a boyfriend?
Well, I'm sure I'm not speaking out of turn if I say that you're welcome back here any time. That's if you need to.
Sure.
Thanks. I'll see you in the morning.
Come on, Ma, she's only going down the road. And me and Kate not going anywhere, are we not?
I've been rotten to you, haven't I? I don't mean to be.
No, I know. But please move into Demdike, Elsa.
It's not that I don't want to be with you. I do. It just seems such a big step.
But you wanted to move to Demdike a couple of months ago. I mean, you did. It was fantastic. And like now, all of a sudden, you just changed your mind.
It was all such a rush, and I was frightened. The shock of finding out I was pregnant. But we never really got time to get to know each other properly. And I suppose I just want to take a bit longer.
But we could do that. We could get to know each other better if we spent more time together. At the moment, we just meet on the stairs or on the way to the bathroom. Your mum and Michael's always there.
I suppose I just want to make sure we can afford it. Setting up home's a big step.
Is it because we wouldn't be married? Look, I want to marry you, Elsa. I think we should get married by Christmas. I found the register office today.
What?
It was your mum's idea.
I don't believe you.
Hey, look, I was surprised as you, but she thinks we should get married, and my mum thinks the same too.
It doesn't really matter what they think, Nick. I don't want to get married yet. I need to think about moving back to Demdike with you, let alone marriage. I just want to be sure, that's all.
Well, I'm sure. I'm sure when I say that I love you. Please marry me, Elsa.
No, Nick. I'll think about Demdike, but I won't marry you. Not yet.